Yesterday saw the highest daily numbers recorded during the 9 months of the pandemic. 1,546 new cases of COVID-19 in the Republic, which is pretty much double what we had the day before. And of course, this all begs the question, where are we going next? Well, Kevin Doyle is the Group Head of News at INM, and he's on the line now. Kevin, good morning. Happy New Year to you.
Same to you, Mark.
OK, full lockdown. Will that include schools? What are you hearing?
Well, I think the first question you asked there is where are we going next, and not very far, Mark, is the answer to that question, because it looks like they are going to tighten the ring around all our home lives, if you like, and that the restrictions will come back to just 5 kilometres. But for the moment, on the question of schools, which I know a lot of parents are obviously almost obsessed with for a good reason, the government are determined that if everything else has to close, that they will keep schools open. Now, whether or not that's actually going to be possible is a different question, because up until the week before Christmas, when we saw the latest round of restrictions come in, it was always the case that they would say there is no question but schools will reopen. You will remember, I think it was the TUI raised the possibility of early school holidays before Christmas, and it was ruled completely out of order, and said that the schools would continue as planned. Now, a little bit of equivocation started to come into ministers' answers in the days before Christmas, as we saw this new variant, and we saw the figures starting to rise quite quickly. And now the line is essentially that they will follow public health advice, which basically means Tony Holohan and his team. And Tony Holohan has said that while they want to keep schools open, it wouldn't be at any cost. So I think for the moment it stays as the plan is, but I wouldn't rule out some change on that before the 6th of January.
OK, let's concentrate on what we know for a fact. We know that the cabinet meeting is taking place today, and certainly listening to Stephen Donnelly last night and also Simon Harris, we are definitely going to level 5, tight level 5. Now, is that level 5 like November, or is it level 5 like March? Any indication?
Well, I think we've learned a lot over the various lockdowns, and I think, I suppose back in March when the world seemed to shut down, it was we had a very different understanding of the virus, and we didn't know basic things. Well, we did know that we should wash our hands, but there wasn't this same emphasis and understanding around social distancing. These were all new concepts. There were phrases we hadn't heard. So I don't think we're going all the way back to the very start of this, but certainly we are going to get a lot stricter. I think that's pretty obvious from what the various ministers who've been out in the last 24 hours have said. And to be honest, Mark, I never really understood in the days before Christmas, the Monday before Christmas, when the government announced what we're in at the moment, and started calling it level 5, because it's not level 5. We at the moment you can do household visits, you can travel. Well, you can be outside your county and travel back to your county after Christmas, and then you can travel within your county. And they're some of the most strict things of level 5, and they have overlooked them at the moment. So I think what we're going to is a genuine level 5, rather than this kind of, we're calling it level 5 because that's what Netflix told us to do.